first hits the triple. 6 players were in double digits for LA, including Nicholas Batum. Death taxes and Nicholas Batum hanging out on the three-point line, cashing a 3 in the playoffs. The Clips made 9 triples in the first quarter, most in a playoff quarter in their franchise's history. Derrick Jones Jr., that only looks weird because he's not dunking. Don't worry, if you hang out for about 15 more seconds, he'll return to form. Kawhi Leonard has returned to like 2019 form, and that was the year that the Raptors won the NBA title, and that's scary. All right, for the rest of the league, James Harden gets the hoop, gets the harm, 20 points in the first half. David Adelman, Nuggets interim coach, saying the first 2 games are super competitive. This game was not. I'm a man of my word. Derrick Jones Jr. flushing one baseline, backdoor was wide open. That's dangerous. Kawhi Leonard gets the hoop. Nikola Jokic, mad. Kawhi Leonard, obviously.
I would like to talk about the Nuggets-Clippers game.
Me too.
Which
I got to watch that game. It was great. Super fun watch. Dominant Clipper performance.
As you know, this is the series I've been most keyed into.
Yeah, been really excited about it.
And I've been like, just in general, this is a Clipper-friendly pod.
Sure.
Been
pumping up the Clippers award candidacies all season. James Harden, Norm Powell, Ivica Zubac,
we were trying to get Norm Powell onto the All-Star team. Didn't happen, but all right.
We love the Clippers. We love the Nuggets. We love the NBA. We like to watch NBA playoff games.
And obviously, Charles Barkley made some headlines on Wednesday overnight to Thursday because he mocked the NBA for putting Nuggets Clippers on NBA TV while Grizzlies Thunder, which had been a 70-point differential the first 2 games, was on the TNT main stage. As it turned out, the correct game was on the main stage.
Well, Charles declared that the Pistons are going to win by 1,000 tonight too, so he was missing on some predictions.
Well, one of the best things you can do is Charles picks against your team. That's when you should, with all due respect.
We love Charles, but that's usually a good sign for the team he picked against.
If you've listened to this pod at all, you know that I routinely complain about not being able to watch 3 teams that I live hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles from when I'm here at home.
The Thunder, Nuggets, and Wolves, for those people.
That's right. It is over 500 miles from my house to Ball Arena. It is an hour and 20-minute flight. It is the same flight distance from basically like New York to Charlotte. Okay.
Yeah, it's about that.
Boston to Washington, D.C. Okay. And this NBA TV blackout, and I understand that I'm about to get hot. I've been complaining about this for a decade, and I'm about to get hot about it again. And I understand that it's going away, that starting next year with the new television deals, that this is not going to be a thing. That if you have Amazon Prime and if you have a cable subscription, you might need Peacock. That's another thing. That's neither here nor there. The point is, you will be able, if you want, to be able to get all the games in the playoffs and the regular season. But this is 3 nights in a row. On Wednesday night, or on Tuesday night, there was issues with people in Indiana because the Pacers have gone to a new, the Pacers have their own. There's a new network that's not on as many cable systems.
And Pacers Bucks was on NBA TV also, same issue.
Wednesday night in Cleveland, the Cavs, their network has been caught in the stuff and has been dropped from a lot of cable systems. And then Thursday night in Denver, where this has been a problem for years on end with Altitude, the Nuggets network. I cannot understand or fathom how a playoff game can be so hard to watch.
Oh, it's pathetic. I mean, it's pathetic that we're talking about the fact that NBA playoff games are being blacked out. It's pathetic that regular season games are being blacked out. The blackout rule is a completely antiquated, ridiculous thing. It shouldn't exist anymore. The NBA should be finding every way possible.
It's not going to exist anymore.
All right. Well, but it doesn't matter. It's probably going to exist in the regular season. And this has been an ongoing massive problem for the league and frankly a black eye for the league. The Denver Nuggets situation with altitude has been an absolute embarrassment for the league for years. Nikola Jokic has been probably the most exciting, if not the most exciting player in the league, one of the three most exciting players in the league for 6-7 years. And for the vast majority of that time, the vast majority of people in Denver couldn't watch the games. I mean, it's absurd. And it's completely absurd that we're talking about this with playoff games. What are we doing here? Like, come on. This is crazy.
529 miles from where I'm sitting right now to Ball Arena.
It's crazy.
I mean, and by the way,
it's crazy for the people if you live in Denver to have the game being blacked out. Show the damn game on NBA TV. What are we doing? This is insane.
Well, like I said, this is going to be resolved next year.
But it's not resolved today.
465. By the way, had it been the inverse, let's say that they didn't do it this way and I could have watched this game. Had the Thunder game been on NBA TV, I'm 465 miles where I'm sitting right now from the Paycom Center, also blacked out. And would have been blacked out if it was on NBA TV. And look,
you would have won it. Whichever game they picked, you wouldn't have been able to watch it.
I'm in a weird spot in the middle of the country, that the NBA is not going to look at this and say, boy, we're worried about.
But it doesn't matter, man. There shouldn't be a single fan in Denver that's not able to watch the Nuggets play in a playoff game. Like that is insane.
Certainly people who are literally another time zone away.
But I'm talking about in the market. If you're a Cavs fan in Cleveland, there's no reason you shouldn't have been able to see that game. Same thing with the Pacers on Tuesday. Same thing with Denver on Thursday.
Well, look, the concept is that they're protecting their local TV.
Yeah, and guess what?
But the local TV has fallen through the cracks.
Correct.
It's too hard to get, and really very. And I'm reacting to this. I couldn't watch this game, but people in Cleveland last night were really upset that they couldn't watch the game. And I know that
they should be.
Thing.
It's insane.
I know that it's not a quote unquote new thing. By the way, I assume in Miami too. I didn't see the reaction in Miami, but the Miami fans would have had the same problem. I'm not sure.
It's just crazy that we're talking about any playoff game that fans cannot watch the game. I'm getting things for True TV and TNT showing the same game. Put one of the games on True TV. What are we doing? All of this is crazy. It's ridiculous on 1,000 levels that we're sitting here talking about fans not being able to watch their teams play in playoff games.
So, and by the way, I am aware that I can get access to the games in other ways, either A, through some sort of illegal stream, which considering I work for a cable provider or cable company or, a company that puts its stuff on cable, I can't endorse that nor do that. I'm not going to do that. That hurts my company.
You can't figure out how to do it. Let's be honest, folks.
I'm not denying that, but I'm not even going to try. The second thing is, yes, the NBA has offered me special access to watch this VIP stream. I don't want the VIP stream. I pay for League Pass. I pay.
Well, and guess what? The
price.
VIP stream doesn't help. It doesn't help average Joe fan who's at home and wants to watch the Nuggets.
This is what I'm talking about. I pay for League Pass on YouTube TV like everybody else. I pay the full price, and therefore, as a paying customer, I can say what I want to say about it.
We like to watch the games. We love to watch playoff games.
So I am somebody who is a premium subscriber to NBA basketball, and I cannot watch a playoff game in what could have been a vital game. So I cannot tell you.
Hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn các bạn làm quả dâu. Bây giờ mình sẽ bắt đầu làm nhé.